Didn't even look at the shiny. What's up, Gaming Store? Oh no, it broke? What happened to it? I need to start. Okay, sorry, just trying to get everything up and going real quick. Hi there, Raphael. Okay, so it's still... You didn't, like, break the actual, like, components in it, it's just the shell. Still, it still sucks, but at least, you know, you didn't, like, lose a Game Boy entirely. Okay, yeah, so you... Yeah, that's probably what I would have done too, is just like, oh crap, gotta make sure it still works. I actually, earlier this week, I dropped my 3DS with my copy of Sun in it while I was chaining, and the cartridge popped out, and I was terrified that, like, somehow it would have corrupted the save, because all of my shinies are on that, instead of in Pokebank, like a smart person. And there was about 15 seconds where when I put the cartridge back in, it didn't recognize it, and I was mortified. $1,000 is shiny? I hope so. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get to 1,000 pretty soon, so. I had to check something. What if I get the Zigzagoon first? You know, it's Emerald, so Emerald's got the really messed up RNG, so, you know, Zigzagoon would be actually a pretty good sign. It would still suck, like, it'd be like, dang it, I was, you know, like, a few frames off for getting the Treecko, but it would mean that, like, I don't have to reset my save anymore, because I have a shiny frame in, like, the soft reset area. If it was any other game, it would be awful. Field 977. Alright, 7 more to go and we'll find out. If you're correct, your dad better get you a new Game Boy. I mean, if you get it, just show him the video. It's like indisputable proof. Just say like, Dad, I'm clairvoyant. I'll just use these lottery numbers and then use some of that money to get a new Game Boy. Alright, 977. Moment of truth. Is Gaming Storm getting a new Game Boy? We'll find out. Oh man. Sorry to break it to you, Gaming Storm. It was not shiny. It's 1,000? Alright, alright. Got about 20 more to go. We'll find out. $999? Okay. Alright. If it's 1001, you're just done. That'd be a pretty cool one to get, because that'll be like 101 will happen while I'm resetting the game, so I'd be pretty happy with that. That'd be like closer to just getting a random shiny. I'm so nervous I'm gonna soft reset over it when I get it. Is 101 my guess? Sure. What's up, Shadow Assassin? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, sure. I'll put my bet on 1001. Let's do this. You got a shiny Torchic and Emerald in 112? Nice! For full odds, that's ridiculously good. Hey there, Ariel. KFC Gold. I guess I have to figure out a nickname for this one before we get it. Name him Leggy Boy. Gecko. What if it's a girl? You could still name it Boy. I mean, who's saying you can't? Leggy Grill. 2017, yeah. You gotta be progressive here. Don't know if I somehow made an insurance pun off of the Geico reference earlier, but let's go with it. Okay, if it's 999, I will name it Storm, okay? If you manage to guess it, I'll do it. Oh yeah, you did. You did guess that last stream. Leggy Storm. Alright. Coming to a compromise. After I get the shiny, I should live stream a playthrough? Maybe. I definitely am gonna end up doing a playthrough with it. I probably won't start that if I get it, like this stream. I probably won't start it this stream. Just so I can... Alright, well, just so I can, like, set up a layout for an actual Let's Play. Alright, 999. Let's see if it will be named Leggy Storm. Oh man. It was not 999. Next stream? Okay, yeah, I'll think about it. I'll have to see how quick I can get something thrown together. Alright. Number 1000. This is Raphael said 1000. We'll see. It was not 1000. Alright, so I'm going to reset the save here. Start a new game, mix up RNG again. Yamato Ishida, do you like Digimon? I've never gotten into Digimon. I've never really watched any of it or played any of it. Like, I know I've seen the show on... I used to see the show on TV every once in a while, but I never, like, watched it. You showed up on a 0 number? Yeah. $10.50. Alright, Shadow Assassin. If it's 10.50, I gotta name it Geico. Alright, I'll do that. It's Wednesday, my dudes, but I guess if you want it to be Wednesday, it can be Wednesday, but to me, I feel like it's Saturday. You should. It's really different to Pokemon. Alright, I'll definitely have to check it out. Roman Cavaretta, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope I get a shiny. Thank you. Will my number be lucky? Find out next time. Oh no! Ah! I forgot what house I was in. At least it's not like last stream where I started out with a up on the D-pad stuck, so I couldn't actually leave the staircase. Got this? Thank you. Hello, Ash the cow that lived in the Pokemon world. Yeah, I like that username too. Is Treecko my favorite Hoenn starter? It is. It was the first starter that I chose when I was playing through these games, so hunting for it now is a little bit nostalgic from back in elementary school. Anonymous, thanks for the sub. I guess, I don't know if that's actually someone named Anonymous or if that just popped up as an anonymous thing. But yeah, Treecko's my favorite Hoenn starter. It would have been between that or Mudkip, but I don't know, Mudkip has that 4x type advantage, and I kind of like the lizard a bit more. Alright, time to see if it's 1001. It could have been you. Alright, I'll have to. I just added the Streamlabs stuff to this stream to try to get a sub notification. Alright, well, 1001 wasn't it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it and see if I can make it where anonymous ones don't necessarily pop up. I don't know. Because I didn't know that was a thing. So I was just looking into that this afternoon and got it working enough to add it. Do I need any mods? Maybe in the future, but right now, the chat's pretty manageable because I only have maybe, I think I've seen the max is like 17 people watching at once. So right now, it's still low enough that I can handle myself, but I don't know, if it gets more active and a bit more unwieldy for me to do while streaming, then I'll look into it. I'm sorry. Dalmas Jr., thank you for the sub. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't read that. Yeah, but thanks for asking. But that's definitely something I'll look into a bit later. $1,007. All right, 2 more, and we'll see. All right, 1,007. Will it be shiny? If it's 1025, name it your mom. Alright, alright. Sorry, Gaming Storm, 1007 wasn't shiny. But if it's 1026, I'm naming it your face. Don't yell too loud if I get the shiny. You don't want me to just like lean as close to my mic as I can and yell. I'll probably get excited. I won't like scream. Hopefully. If it's 1025 and it's male, that'd be fun. Yeah, that might be. Yeah. Speaking of audio and stuff, how does all the audio sound to you guys? I don't know if I've really ever asked. I'm also still trying to mess with audio mixers and stuff to get volumes right. Still betting on Gecko. Alright. If it's 1050. Yeah, I think it is spelled with an E first. If the number's not guessed, name it Mind Games? Maybe. That'd be kind of a cool name, maybe. How long it's taken? It's actually starting to get close to one of my longest hunts I've ever had to do. But honestly, it's not as ridiculous as that one either, because that one was like, I chained a young goose and the chain went up over 1600, which, you know, for like SOS chaining and Sun and Moon with Shiny Charm and everything, it's kind of ridiculous. But when the odds for this one are 1 in 8,000, it's a little bit more understandable not to get it yet. The gecko lizard has a name. I don't know if it has a name besides the gecko lizard. Yeah, when you're spelling with an I first, like, it didn't quite look right, but I'm terrible at spelling, so I wasn't going to question it. And it was spelled Geico, yeah. Are you eating pizza? Awesome. I wish I had some pizza right now. I had corn dogs for dinner earlier. The great corn dog is pleased. Yes, the great corn dog is very pleased. Pizza life? I don't know. Pizza, like, a good pizza, yeah. But my thing is, like, I can't eat pizza multiple days in a row without feeling terrible. Bless the corn dog. Yes. The ultimate form of food. Nothing that the human race will ever do can possibly surpass the invention of a hot dog on a stick wrapped in cornbread. Name the shiny corn dog. I'm down with it. If it's not on a number someone guessed, I think I'll name it corn dog. I was telling you, you're sending too many messages. That's weird. I wonder if it has to do with, like, you sending a lot of messages, like, in a row, or if it's a time thing. You're Italian and live in the city where pizza is born. That's awesome. Huh, that's weird. Stop guessing, so I'll name it Corn Dog. Guessing that's the excitement. When you're shiny hunting for Torchic, you ran into a Zigzagoon first. Yeah, that'll happen in Emerald because the RNG isn't like really random. Since it just starts over again every time you soft reset the game, it's like you just had slightly different inputs and you got that same shiny frame again, which it's a nice thing in Emerald, but it's also awful. But that's why, like, when people have been asking, you know, what do I do if I get, like, a shiny Zigzagoon first, then honestly, I'll be a little bit relieved. Because it just means that I, like, have a shiny frame. You're a goofy goober? We're all goofy goobers. Yeah. Bringing back memories to the SpongeBob movie. Oh, it's on right now? For my intro, I should say, what's up, my goofy goobers? I don't know. What's my real name? Oh, it's on Nickelodeon? Well, I mean, my name here is Ian. Is that, Ian. Yes, yes. To protect my privacy, I have misspelled the first letter of my name. No one will ever be able to guess it now. Ha ha ha. What if instead of Goofy Goobers, I just called everyone part of the Corn Dog crew? How does that sound? Shiny next time? Alright, we'll see. 1042? It's a possibility. Unfortunately, it was not. Actually, 1041, I guess. This is 1042. Still saying 1050. Alright, 8 more to go. $10.69. Alright, it's possible. It can happen. Alright, 1049. Almost 1050. Alright, 1049 wasn't shiny. Moment of truth, Shadow Assassin. We'll see. Is this an emulator? No, I'm actually playing on a Game Boy player hooked up to a GameCube. So this is like this is my old cartridge of Emerald that I'm using. So I can like legit trade this up to the newer games. Ah, 1050 wasn't shiny, unfortunately. Alright, so time to go ahead here and reset save. So unfortunately, shiny gecko did not come out. Maybe Corndog will appear on 1052 though, or 1051 though. If I want to use an emulator, use Visual by Advance. Okay, I mean, I wanna try to avoid using emulators as much as possible, so I can like legitimately trade them up to newer games and stuff. But if like a situation comes about and like an emulator's the only way to do it, or there's like ROM hacks or something, okay. Gotta go. See you later, Gaming Storm. Thanks for stopping by the stream. You're sticking with 112, so 1,000 and then 112? Alright, alright. Gotta give me your luck. Thank you. I can use all the luck I can get. Jinx use attract. Do you reset the save game every 50 encounters? Yeah, I do, because in Emerald, the RNG for shiny hunting's messed up, and it resets every time you start the game, and it's based on your trainer ID. So if you don't have a shiny frame in like the first 30 seconds, you'll never be able to get a shiny from soft resetting, unless you restart the game and get new shiny frames. So every 50 or so I reset it, because that gives me like a little less than a second of leeway, which I feel like I hit pretty comfortably. Any other game I wouldn't need to do this. It's just Emerald. Ruby and Sapphire are fine, Fire Red, Leaf Green are fine, and then any game from Gen 4 and up are fine, so... It's really weird, and I don't know why Game Freak changed whatever they did in this game. But yeah, if I didn't reset the save every 50 or so, or like at all, then there's a possibility that there's no chance of me getting a shiny from this. You didn't reset your shiny frames at all, and you got yours? Well, yeah, I mean, that's possible too. It's just, sometimes, like, the save just doesn't have them there, and it's all based on luck. So, that's kind of even more insane that you got it without having to do that. Like, that's really impressive. Emulator shinies are useless? I mean... To some people, maybe, but I mean, to others, like, you still get a shiny, it's just, it's not on a physical cartridge. If I get the 1200 and reset, name myself Corndog, alright. For that one set of 50, if we get a shiny, we'll be named Corndog. But emulators are good for other things, too. So, like, if you want to do ROM hacks or something, or just Let's Plays, shiny hunting, yeah, it's personally, I wouldn't use an emulator, but if like I was doing a Let's Play or something, or just trying to play a ROM hack in general. Also, welcome back to the stream, Mini Boss. Let's make sure we save this. Oh, so you got your shiny on the emulator? Yeah, I mean, it's still... I didn't ever hit the save, gotta do it again. But it's still the same, like, odds, generally. It's just, if you do it on an emulator, you can't transfer it up to, like, newer games. But you can still use them in that game. What would be awesome if someone could make an emulator that, like, could, like, emulate trading between two different emulators. That'd be kind of cool. So you could, like, build a whole living dex inside an emulator. There's a method to pass the emulator save into your Game Boy cartridge using a DS. That's cool. Does that require like special hardware or something? So I think I've seen people do it, but it requires like cartridge writers that only developers have. Oh, you use it? Okay. You're gonna load up. You're gonna load it up and put the info from your shiny on there for even more luck. All right. Sometimes I open up Cerebi and just keep the image of the shiny there when I hunt. So maybe it'll work. Oh, search the tutorial on YouTube. Okay. Wish there was a way you could show me KSC Gold. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if like you could post images in the chat, but I can see how that really wouldn't go over too well. Screenshot? Well, like you can't post images in the chat. It would like the only thing you could do would be like upload it to Imgur and then share a link. But I don't know if not mods can post links or anything. Yeah. Yeah, like if this is like a messaging app like GroupMe or something, then it would work, but the chat here is just text. Using Discord? I mean, the thing is, like, right now I only have the stream and the chat open, that's it. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord account. Also, guys, do you hear my chair squeaking? Because, like, it's been doing that recently and only for, like, the past week. And I'm sorry if it's, like, coming up in the mic. I should make a Discord server? I could do that. I could probably make one before the next stream. You like jazz? Going full B movie. Yeah, I should just like when the streams get uploaded to YouTube, re-upload them as Shiny Hunt, but every time he soft resets, the B movie plays. That'd be good. That wouldn't be a like 12-year-long YouTube video. Yeah, you can whip them. Yeah, but yeah, like you said, I think I'll be the one to do it, and I don't want to do it right now in the middle of the stream, but I'll definitely have one up by like the end of the weekend. I can post it in the description of this and like on my channel, and then I'll like mention it when I stream again. Yep, sounds like a plan. Yeah, I can do that. I'll put it here. I'll put it in the description of this video after I do it. It might not be tonight, but it'll be before I stream next. When will my next stream be? I'm not actually sure yet. I want to try to get a schedule going, and I think that would be like Saturday, Monday, Thursday or something. But this Monday won't work, so I might do it Tuesday, which would be the night of the 4th. So I think I'll go ahead and say that my next stream will be on Tuesday. Same time as always, so 7 to 10 o'clock at night. Eastern time. See you later, Dalmas. So at a specific time that my stream starts and ends. Yeah, I'm trying to go for like 3 hours whenever I stream, and if I start at 7 o'clock, it gives me enough time to get home from work and relax for a little bit and eat dinner. So I've been trying to keep it, yeah, from 7 p.m. Eastern time to 10 p.m. What time is it now in my country? It is 8:06 p.m. right now. So Eastern time in the U.S. I'll go as far as the southeast. Any more than that's getting a little bit specific for me. Oh, it's like 2 p.m. for you right now. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you're in New England. Okay. You like to watch the entire stream, but it's a little... Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, I mean, I'm going for another 2 hours, so, like, if you stuck around that whole time, you're starting to basically be at the morning again, and... Like, it's summer and all, but that's still, like, just kind of late. Does my fan base have a name? Not yet. I don't know. I've only started really doing this about a week ago, so I haven't really thought about anything like that yet. The Enigmas? Maybe. That could work. Alright, so we're at 1,090, so we're getting pretty close to 1,112. Hopefully I get all of Shadow Assassin's shiny luck. You got it in the background. Moral support. I Sorry. Tried to hold that yawn back, but could not. Since you know that you can soft reset for shinies, gonna have for Rayquaza. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'd like to do with this one eventually, is if I can get the starter, and yeah, like you just said, you know that it has the shiny frames, like, go after something, like, cool, like a Rayquaza or any of the other legendaries. $1,099. Let's see. Guess you're gonna be shining a lot towards the end of the game. Yeah. I'm gonna hope to be able to stream those shiny hunts here too. All right, time for number 1100, and then we'll reset the game yet again. Yeah. Emerald, you can get a lot of shinies there at the end, and then you can even like go for the Reggies and stuff too. Because I don't know if you're already counting those as legendaries. Dang, 1100 was not a shiny. So we're going to go ahead and reset the save here again. Imagine if you could know that you had like an early shiny frame in a game like Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, where there's so many Mirage spots to open. Yeah, the Reggies are 100% legendaries. Agreed. Alright. See you in a bit, Shadow. Welcome back. I went and got free spot. Nice. Oh no. Oh no! The up button just got stuck. Oh no. Okay, we're good. The controller stopped working for a second and it kind of freaked me out. Why am I walking to the TV? The D-pad on my controller just got stuck. I guess I really wanted to watch that news broadcast. Yeah, earlier that happened where it got stuck and I just kept walking up and I was stuck in the staircase, so I couldn't set the clock. So I just kept walking back down the stairs and my mom kept being like, "No, you have to go turn the clock on." Did I get the shiny yet? I have not shadowed the card yet. I keep doing that. So, do you want to overwrite the save? And I say no. Alright, let's go through all this again. Saving. Alright. The girl's so awkward. I mean, wouldn't you be awkward too if, like, you were maybe 4 or 5 years old and you just hear some man shrieking just out in the woods? So the only logical thing is to get a 10-year-old to go and help, not an adult. As a kid, you would have been the one to go and pet the Zigzagoon. Yeah, just see an animal, run up, pet it. That's what kids do. I mean, I probably would have done that. You're almost done with Pokemon Moon. Awesome, awesome. I loved the story in the Gen 7 games. Like, it's my favorite of all Pokemon games. I got the game the night, I got a Pokemon Sun the night that they came out, and I pretty much played it non-stop. like all over Thanksgiving break. Did you hear about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Yeah, I did. I actually watched the direct live stream when they were broadcasting it. Like, I was watching it, and I knew they weren't going to release something for this, or like release a mainstream Pokemon game for the Switch like this early, because they're going to put all of Gen 7 on one console, and they're not going to make a generation that's only 2 games. So like when they started the direct and they were teasing the Switch, I knew it was going to be something like Pokken. But then just like, you know, when in the middle of that, they give like 5 seconds of the new Ultra Slagalia, Ultra Lunala, or whatever they're going to be called, I was just like, hold on. You can't just leave this like that. And I'm super hyped for him. I'm definitely going to get him, like, release night. And hopefully I'll have like a 3DS capture card by then so I can stream playing him. Oof, my chair's getting really loud right now. I was kind of hoping for like something like a Sinnoh remake or something, but I don't know, I'm cool with this. Or I would have liked if they had done like something in the Kanto region following Lily. And just personally, that would have been awesome to me. Alright. 1111. The chair needs to stop. Yeah, I'm really sorry about it. I think I can lock it so I can't, like, wiggle anymore. No more remakes? I think they're gonna do it, and I'd be okay with it. Alright, so I think the chair will stop squeaking now. I'd be okay with remakes. Because they generally add a lot of new features in with them. Like, I thought ORAS was, like, awesome. Granted, there was no Z. But, like, choosing between the two, I definitely prefer having, like, sequel-type games, or something more like an Emerald or Platinum. You downloaded Moon the day it came out. Yeah, I honestly wasn't, like, gonna go and get it, but, like, I was just sitting in my room and decided, like, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna go see if a GameStop has it. I don't know, my chair's supposed to have a stop to, like, keep me from wiggling back in it, but it keeps just popping out of that. Yeah, they're not sequels, like, they're not like a direct follow-up, but they're, you know, the same universe pretty much. Because, like, they're not just the game remastered, but they're not a remake, and they're not just, like, Emerald was to Ruby or Sapphire, so I don't really know what to call them. That's what they're technically alternate timelines. I'm gonna check something real quick. Alright, we're going to use this chair because it's not going to make any noise. This one's so much less comfortable, but it's not going to squeak constantly. Rip noisy chair. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I've had the chair for almost a year, and it just decides now that it wants to, like, squeak. So I'm probably going to get some, like, WD-40 or something and try to quiet it up. Yeah, alternate universe, the same timeline, but different storyline. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I'm figuring. The next is shiny with your luck. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Dang. Maybe the next one, though. Like, maybe this is the one you meant. We'll see. Yeah, so I'm still really interested to see what Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have to offer when we get there. What you're hoping is they involve the Lake of Sun, Lake of Moon, greater than just where you get a Cosmog. Yeah, that would be nice, because like that's such a big area just to spend like 45 seconds walking through to go pick up a Cosmog. You give me the luck of the shiny Shadow Lucario. Thank you. Wish me the best of luck anyways. Thank you. Yeah, and I think I saw someone else mention that maybe Kahili, the flying member of the Elite Four, will have a bit more story, because there's an entire golf course just on the map that you can't even access in Sun or Moon. Which that'd be kind of interesting. I don't know, I'm not one to like speculate a whole lot, because then like I end up way overhyping things. But I'm definitely guilty of doing it some with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. You're a huge speculator? Yeah, this isn't, like, I'm always afraid I'm gonna, like, way overhype something and then be super disappointed in the end when, like, if I just go in going, okay, it's, you know, more of, like, what Sun and Moon is, I'm perfectly okay with the game being like that. So when it has a little bit more, like, that's just better than, like, going in, hyping up, like, you know, some super incredible thing in my mind that might not even like interest other people, but like specifically I'm really interested in, and then it not having that and being like, oh man. So I do enjoy reading, like whenever when the Pokemon subreddit was talking about it a lot, I was like, I loved reading it all, but I still like take everything with a grain of salt and just kind of I'm waiting to see what Game Freak tells us. Do you think they'll add more Alolan forms and more Megas? You know, I saw a lot of people talking about this, and I think, like, this could happen, you know. Maybe some, like, Alolan forms of Gen 2 Pokemon, because Gold and Silver are coming to the Virtual Console. And I'm thinking a few more just Pokemon in general that weren't in Gen 7 will be here in these games. Not new Pokemon, aside from, like, the Ultra forms of Solgaleo, Lunala, stuff like that. But, like, maybe just a few more Pokemon from the older games, so, like, you can get more of a National Dex in Sun and Moon. Gonna get an Alolan Sandslash. Alright. Oh yeah, because that's the one that's in Moon. Yeah. How many resets have I done? It shows on the screen currently I'm at 1125. which is kind of insane to me because it's coming up on like my longest hunt ever. Granted, this is my first hunt at full odds. Normally I do it with a shiny charm. And my longest hunt before this was a hunt that was for a shiny Yungoos that took 1,600 plus soft reset, or not soft resets, but length of a chain, which was just insane because then I caught another one in like 32. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Do they say there will be new Pokemon, or do they say there will be more Pokemon? Because from what I've heard, they said more, not new. But I think if they're talking about new Pokemon, they're referring to, like, new forms of Pokemon. You know, more Alolan type stuff. And maybe some legendaries. I could see some other legendaries or Ultra Beasts being added, just because the story, from the sound of the names, there's going to be a little bit more to Ultra Beasts this time around, other than, you know, catch a couple at the end and talk to Looker. Oh, I think they said, you think they said they'll be new? That'd be kind of cool, but I'm still, I think I heard more, but I was also, like, kind of half paying attention to the live stream, half eating lunch, so like I said, I could see there being new Ultra Beasts and new forms. Definitely new forms. Like, if not of, like, Johto Pokemon that aren't already in the games, you know, maybe like an Alolan Smeargle or something. Like, that kind of stuff. What would an Alolan Smeargle even be like? You're back? Welcome back, Roman! Oh, you're also reading it on Pokemon.com. Okay. Okay, so if, like, the official source is saying new, then there'll be new. That's cool. Cool. I miss you, Roman. Glad you're back. Okay, so it says new forms. Alright. Yeah, so I'm thinking that's going to be something like the Solgaleo Lunala, like, Necrozma mix. Or it's going to be, yeah, new Alolan forms and stuff. So I'm thinking it'll be, Alolan forms of Gen 2 Pokemon, just because they're adding a way to get the non-Alolan forms from the Virtual Console. You're doing the same chain too, Spammer. Well, good luck to you as well. Hope I get a shiny. Thank you, Roman. Oh, almost like a Torchic there. You're a lonely kid? Aw, man. You don't have to be lonely. You can hang out with us. Sorry, respond to something real quick. There we go. You're gonna copy paste everything? Alright. You want to see an Alolan Sandile? Huh? Okay. Yeah. You're leaving? See you later, Abraham. Could be a water ice type. Yeah, I mean that's what and Sand Slash went from ground to ice, so I could see it go. I could see them doing ice with that. Or Water Dark. That could work. Oh, if they kind of... What's up, Grand Plasma? Oh, you're playing Oris right now? Cool, cool. What's up, Soul Noctis? How's the luck going? Well, so far I haven't found the shiny, unfortunately, but... yeah, gonna keep going until we get it. Alright, yeah, so new Pokemon forms have been found appearing. Okay, yeah, so that sounds like they're gonna be adding new Alolan forms to the game. You have terrible shiny luck? You just keep going. I mean, I've had points where, like, I've had to go weeks straight shiny hunting something, and then I've had days where I've caught 3 shinies. So, yeah, you just gotta keep fighting, and eventually you'll get lucky with it all. Because these forms are reminiscent of the legendary Pokemon that appeared in Sun and Moon. Yeah, so I think those are the ones that they were teasing at the beginning of the game, or in the trailer. You're hunting for a Phanpy. Cool. Cool. You've had 5-figure hunts? Yeah. Man, like... soft resetting in earlier games can be brutal from what I've seen. I've seen people get to like 40,000 before getting them, which is just ridiculous. But I'm gonna keep going until I get it, and even if it takes that long, even if it goes to like 100,000, that'd be... honestly, I think that'd be more impressive than getting the shiny. You like Mudkips? I like Mudkips too, but I like Treeckos a little bit more. Have I found a shiny Zigzagoon? I haven't yet. People say they're weird? It's good to be weird. I'm weird. I mean, you just gotta embrace the weirdness, and you will find others that are weird just like you. Your highest is a fire red Bulbasaur. 43,000. That is crazy, man. The Best Gamer, thank you for the sub. How old am I? I'm 20. The last paragraph just talks about... Okay. You haven't even found a shiny Zigzagoon in your chain? Are you playing an Emerald or Ruby Sapphire right now? You were sick... Dude, that's crazy. Roman, thanks for the sub. You 6 system hunting and got 2... Dude, that's crazy. I haven't ever tried multiple system hunting. Like, the most... I've only ever, like, played on my 1 3DS. And then doing this. Your highest isn't even that high? Yeah, my highest right now is like 1,600. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna pass it. In Emerald, have you been resetting your save every once in a while? Because Emerald's RNG's messed up, just like if you didn't know. Are you bringing luck? Yes, you are. Your highest is 160 for a male Salandit. Yeah, like I've only ever shiny hunt in my copy of Sun before I did this, and I honestly now feel like hunting with chaining is just such a it spoils you so much, because I've had them come up in chains in like 30, and I've had them come up like my average is probably somewhere around like 150 for chain lengths, not counting this. I got this. Thank you, Shadow Lucario. But your last was a shiny Yungoos random encounter. That's awesome. I've only caught, like, in my entire time playing Pokemon, I've only gotten 2 random encounter shinies. Your YouTube's Pokemon Fun Time? The best kind of fun time. Oh, your YouTube channel is Pokemon Fun Time. Okay. Yeah, if you're hunting an Emerald, Emerald's RNG is messed up. Like, most games, it's purely random, but in Emerald, the RNG resets, like, and starts over every time you soft reset. So, and it's all based on your trainer ID, so if your ID doesn't, like, generate a shiny frame in the first 30 seconds, or, like, in the frame that you're doing your shiny hunting, then you won't get a shiny, because it's not truly random. Like, Ruby and Sapphire didn't have the problem, Fire Red, Leaf Green didn't have the problem. I don't know what Game Freak did to mess with it in Emerald, but it's really weird like that. Your first hunt was in Sun and it was for Smeargle? My first hunt in Sun was a Ditto, because at the time I was dumb and didn't know Masuda method was how you increase the odds of breeding. So I was like, oh, if I have a shiny Ditto breeding, it'll, like, increase the chances, right? Even though that's completely wrong. Will I see it, please? I'll look at it, Roman. It doesn't reset the seed. Yeah, I think that's a way to describe it. Like, the seed's always the same every time you start up the game. Yeah, that sounds about right. The seed's always the same, so you have to change the trainer ID instead of changing, like, the seed. Yeah, the seed is static, which, like, is the one time they've ever done that. Stayed up until 1 looking for... Yeah, I've done shiny hunts where it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and just, like, end up going and then realize it's, like, 3 a.m. You had your eyes closed? Did you hear the, like, chime when it sparkled? How much time has to pass to change the file? I mean, I change it every 50. It's really up to you when you change it, but the game runs at 60 FPS, and the shiny frame is 1/60th of a second, and generally I feel like I'm pretty accurate within a second, so I feel like I have a good chance of either Zigzagoon or Treecko showing up shiny, which would tell me that it's a good save. The Ditto breeding only works in Gen 2. Yeah, see, because in Gen 2 it was all based off EVs and IVs, which they passed down. Like, the thing is, this was like when I was first getting into shiny hunting, and I hadn't even looked up breeding for shinies yet. Oh, you didn't have the audio, yeah, so that was like truly a please, 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 please show up thing, yeah. You kiss your tennis racket? You do you, man. You get bullet? Hey man, just don't let it get to you. Like, it gets a lot better, you know. When you get older, people start to realize that, you know, little tiny things don't matter as much, and people get more mature. You've been hunting since Black and White 2 and never chained DexNav or Friend Safari. I mean, I don't know how you could do it without doing that. Like, it's just insane to, like, it makes it so much easier, which I guess a lot of people prefer the challenge. Spam the skip button faster? I can do it. Oh no, I just realized I didn't save. I'm gonna have to do it all again, guys. No. Ah. This is gonna be the time that it's like a shiny. Okay, so at least the shiny frame isn't in this one, because this would have been bad. Okay. You're saying 1200 Shadow. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I have to do the new game again because I was dumb and didn't save, so it's just going to go back to the old seed, or the old ID. RIP. I've only done it twice. Oh, man. Oh, I feel so stupid. You have to beat Oris in order to hunt your next target. Yeah, Rayquaza. Isn't Rayquaza shiny locked, like, just before you start that? I think Rayquaza is shiny locked in Gen 6, isn't it? Or is that just Groudon and Kyogre? Like, I would have been like Shadow. That was the one time that, like, if I had a shiny Zigzagoon, I would have, like, died a little inside, because, like, you know, normally I say, like, oh, it just means that, you know, my save can do it, but I wouldn't be able to keep the save. That would have been awful. Oh, so when you start hunting, there was only the radar chaining. Yeah, I've seen radar chaining, and that's just, like, really inconsistent on whether or not, like, it works. Just because you could run into something in the grass, or you could, like, that would just, KFC Gold is cheering me on. All right, let's not disappoint that shiny Torchic. And we'll make sure I save this time. I'm gonna save as soon as I can here, just to make sure that if I do have to reset, I don't have to go through the naming again. I better catch this before you run out of drinks. Yeah, all legendaries are locked in Gen 6. Well, all story legendaries. You can hunt in, like, mirage spots and stuff. I'm just doing this to make sure I don't have to start over and do the whole naming again. It's evolved. It's Shiny Combuskin. Okay. Okay. Yeah. In this game, nothing's shiny locked. The first shiny locked Pokemon was in Gen 5. But I know you can hunt a lot of the, like, you can hunt all the Mirage Spot legendaries as shinies. Yeah, but you have to get it from this game. There was an event one for Gen 6, but nothing that you can hunt in Gen 6. Alright, see you later, Roman. I'll definitely remember your YouTube channel and check it out. Yeah, but I think the Weather Trio is shiny locked in Oris. I don't know about the Regis. Like, no, the Regis aren't. I've seen people hunt for those in Oris. And I know, like, if you come across Mirage spots, they're not, because people like Random Tens just did this weekend hunt, so. Bye, Roman. They shouldn't have been locked, because that's just adding to the potential of, like, fixed non-event pool. Yeah, I mean, I wish they didn't lock them. I kind of get the point of them trying to, like, push you to actually do the story, but at the same time, like, I can do the story and then come back in either a different save or a different cartridge in Shiny Hunt. Like, they probably did just kind of do it to do events and stuff, but I do appreciate them shiny locking things like the Poochyena and Oras, like, because that is, like, would be the same as seeing one in Ruby or Sapphire, where it's like, oh, that could have been the shiny. Rayquaza isn't shiny locked? Okay. The RNG code in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald affects all the shinies in the game. Yes, it does. Grand Plasma, thanks for the sub. Yeah, it affects everything, because it's the seed. Like, it was, yeah. That term has been in the chat and is a lot better than what I've been saying. But yeah, it's the seed. The seed doesn't reset. But it also means if you have an early shiny frame, it carries out all the time. So, like, if you get one when you're shiny hunting a starter, you can use that shiny frame again later to hunt something. You haven't played Oras? Yeah. Alpha Sapphire is the first game I picked up for my 3DS, so I haven't played it much since I beat it, though. I got as much of the decks as I could without trading from anyone, just because I didn't really have many people to trade with. But now I have a copy of Omega Ruby, so I might go back and complete the national decks or something. But right now, Sun's my main game. No, it's just I like catching all the Pokemon by myself, so I'm weird about that. And I did end up trading a couple over from a friend's copy of Omega Ruby back before I had my own. But I'm weird, and for the most part like to catch all my own Pokemon and have them all have my name for the original trainer. And I wasn't that motivated in Alpha Sapphire to do it. Alright, well now we can actually start just soft resetting again here, because I didn't screw up this time, guys. Well, if you don't have a shiny frame, you can't get shinies. Yeah, but the thing is, you will have shiny frames. It's just a matter of if you have a shiny frame within like the first 30 seconds, because otherwise you would have to sit here for 30 seconds before even trying to soft reset. So that's what my hope here is that I have a shiny frame like really early on, like now pretty much. Also, you can sweet scent abuse with early frames. Yeah, yeah. Like, you can force encounters to happen with the early frames. It's just a matter of knowing when you have them. And you can't even... Like, there's ways to calculate when your shiny frames are, but you have to have a shiny Pokemon to do it. So, you either have to get extremely lucky and just random encountering one, or you have to, like, get really lucky and have an early shiny frame while soft resetting. Yeah, you can get identical shiny Spindas. That's... The guy who I saw, like, explain it on YouTube was doing it with Spindas and basically showing, like, look, I'm just hitting the same one over and over again. Because it's the same value that calculates all that stuff. It's that personality value for him. Hey there, Raphael. I disappoint. Sorry, Brad. Guess you're gonna want the GameCube back now. Do you know if it's possible to get the event legendaries in Emerald using an emulator? I'm not sure. I guess like if you're talking like Mew and stuff. I don't. I'd imagine there's a way. Only with Game Shark. Okay. Right now, just... I don't know. I don't wanna, Brad. Okay, but yeah, you can get, like, the Eon ticket then. Or maybe. I don't know. An RNG abuse series with living shiny decks. That'd be kind of cool. Like, if you could just... Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm gonna spend the next, like, 20 in-game hours and have a living shiny dex, you know. It's like, I've put over 800 hours into Pokemon Sun right now, and I have, like, not even 100 shinies. When you go up against a trainer with all Metapods, oh boy, what move are they gonna use next? If it's 30 seconds each frame, it's not. It's 60 frames a second, so it's 1/60th of a second per frame, which is why I sit here for... It's why I do multiple, like, soft resets. It's why I do about 50, because I imagine I take, like, a second of variation between each normally. Yeah, so a frame... I'm just saying, like, if I don't have a frame in the first 30 seconds, I'd have to wait a while. Metapod uses Dragon Beam. What are we playing here? A randomizer? Yeah, Pokemon's always been 60 FPS, even since, like, Gen 1. Oh, I'm not saying, I'm saying like 30 seconds as, I don't know if he misheard me or not, but like, I'm just saying 30 seconds is like, you know, an extreme amount of time to have to wait to soft reset for something. Dragon Beam isn't a move. Sorry. I call myself a Pokemon fan. I don't know if I'd call myself a Pokemon fan as much as just a dude who plays way too much Pokemon. Why did I decide to hunt Treecko? Because Treecko's my favorite Hoenn Pokemon, and the only game that I can capture and stream right now is Emerald or Leaf Green, and my Leaf Green's Japanese, so I'll use it to hunt something, just not right now. But, yeah, so this is the one game I can play in, and it's my favorite starter from the game. So I figured I might as well go after it. I want to get one. You hate Gen 3, but you know so much about Gen 3 though is like my nostalgia games because they're the first ones I had. For the past 3, that's a long time to be playing one game. Or to be playing one gen of games. One second. You haven't touched them, but you don't. I mean, I haven't. I own Omega Ruby, but I haven't played it. Sorry, guys. You bet you can get a shiny frame before me? Alright, challenge accepted. And there's one thing I just want to throw out there, like, just so everyone knows, like, I want to try to keep the chat on this stream, like, PG, so, like, no swearing or anything, just because it's a Pokemon game, it's a kid's game, and, you know, if a bunch of kids are watching, I'd prefer the stream to be, like, rated the same as the game. Like, just so everyone's aware. I didn't hit A. Whoops. I mean, honestly, for all I know, I could have a shiny frame, like, now. Or I could have a shiny frame in this save, it's just not popping up. Like, I'm missing it. See, I noticed the one guy earlier who kept spamming it. Kept spamming stuff, so I blocked the messages. Oh, you'd force it? Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit of an advantage. That's just a little bit. Wait, did Grand Plasma swear? I didn't see it. Oh, LMAO. Ooh, rough one there. Rough one there, buddy. I get it now. I'll let it slide this time. You gotta go. See you later, Raphael. Thanks for sticking around in the stream as long as you did. I may have to start a new game because my ID may be useless. This one probably is, but I only reset it like 30 ago, so I'm going to keep going for another, like... I'm going to go until 1200. I've been resetting about every 50 so far. You're gonna be here the whole stream? Awesome, Shadow Assassin. We've got about another 45 minutes left, so... You've been here for over 2/3 of it now. I don't know, you say the whole stream, but there was that, like, 30 seconds you left to get an ice pop, so... I guess I'll count it. I have, like, a private personal one. Sol Noctis, thanks for the sub. Elias Plays, thank you for the sub. Oh, there's a thing to filter eggs out for that? That's pretty cool. More drink required. Alright, I mean... As long as you can, as long as the supply lasts another 45 minutes. It'll be shiny at 1200, you're sure of it. Alright, 7 more to go and we'll see. It'd be pretty awesome if, like, yeah, you could, like, filter eggs and just know they're shiny, which obviously you can do with older games at the very least. You both said 1200. Great minds think alike. I mean, if both of you say it, then it's like twice as likely that we get it, right? Oh wow, you're keeping like... That's pretty cool to have like... Oh yeah, here's an egg for every Pokemon. That's pretty cool. 2 times 0... That is in fact correct math, Brad. What would I do if I got a shiny at 12,000? I'd be excited that I got a shiny. I don't know if I had anything special I was going to do at 1200. That'd be kind of awesome because that'd be insane because it means that we went like 50 without getting it on this save, which isn't that unreasonable, but if I do get it though, at this point in the stream, I'll probably battle with it some, maybe go up and battle May real quick, and then I may switch over to my Leaf Green and start hunting for a Kanto starter while I try to figure out like a layout for something like a Let's Play. Someone mentioned earlier doing like a Let's Play with it, and I'm down for that. I just have to get a layout set up that isn't a shiny hunting layout. Do shiny Charmander on Pokemon Leaf Green? Alright, maybe. I'll probably either do Charmander or Bulbasaur. Those would be the two I'd get, because I always play through a Squirtle, so I'd probably mix it up some. Oh, so, okay, so you get a sticker for having 100 eggs, or hatching 100 eggs. I'm at 30 subs? Wow, that's awesome. Please not Bulba? Why not Bulba? Charmander? I mean, a lot of people were saying Charmander before too, so it'll probably be Charmander. PTSD. Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah, you mentioned that, I forgot. Thanks, Elias. Oh, whoops. Meant to... Oh wait, no, this is 1200. Okay. 1200 hype, let's do this! Will it be shiny? We may never know. Well, actually, now we do know. It is not shiny. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. Hopefully actually save this time so I don't have to do it twice in a row. $300X, okay. Yeah, that's probably worth some kind of commendation there. Bye, Shadow Lucario. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Oh, 33. Wow. Why did I reset the game? Because Emerald's really weird. It, like, most of the time the save resets every time you the seed resets every time you soft reset the game, which gives you random shiny frames and new shiny frames. But Emerald, it keeps the same seed all the time, and it uses your trainer ID to generate shiny frames off that. So if I don't have a shiny frame early in the game, then I can't soft reset for a shiny, which means I have to restart my save. So about every 50 I do that to kind of, like, in a sense, mix up the RNG again. Yeah, Mini Boss, I don't know if you're here for it, but I want to try to keep the chat PG. Like, that's why I removed that message. No hard feelings or anything, just that's kind of what I want to do. Can you mod? Elias, right now I don't really need any mods because, like, the chat's not, like active enough for me not to be able to pay attention to it myself. If the stream grows and, like, it gets to the point that I can't handle it and still, like, actively, like, stream and it starts affecting that, I'll start, like, looking for people who can mod. Guessing 1237 for the shiny. Alright. Welcome back, Roman. I'll get the shiny on day 8, alright. Spammer, yeah, it's not like... It's something that I had to look up, and it's just... People in general just kind of say 50, like 50 to 100-ish, or 25 to 50. It's just, it's personal preference. And in general, I feel like 50 is a good number for me. Like, it's not a, like, a definite, everyone does it this one way. But it is just a thing that you have to reset the save at some point. You do 10 Soul Noctis? That's pretty intense, in my opinion. Like, part of this is I just want, like, to be able to soft reset a bit more and, like, make the encounters go a bit faster. Have I ever done any speedruns in Pokemon Emerald? I haven't. I think she already finished talking to me and I was just still hitting A. You really like early frames? Yeah, I guess, like... Yeah, I guess with you doing emulators and all the time warping stuff, you can really check for early frames. Yeah, Brad and I did try doing a speedrun one time. It was a Portal, and it wasn't as much a speedrun as a race, and I don't know, like, actual Portal exploits, so it was, like, a glitchless one, and it still took, like, an hour and a half. It would help my channel. I am really interested in doing a Let's Play or something, and what I'd probably end up doing is streaming, recording it. Maybe, honestly, not pay attention to the chat, just so I can, like, actually kind of record it and stuff. And then, re-upload it as, like, an edited video. But, like, stream it so people can watch and interact during it. What's really the difference with it when speedrunning? Stream the hunts and make video of the Let's Plays. I could do that, maybe. When I do a reaction video? Rowan, I don't think I would. Sorry, just... I want to keep, like, my channel as, like, streams and Let's Plays. Oh, you need a better mudkip? Yeah, I get. What's up, Andy Burgess? Money's tight? Yeah, I guess... Yeah, I guess when you're speedrunning, a lot of that stuff matters more. Let's play the streams so you can nickname the captures. I mean, that's kind of what I was... Like, I could just basically not necessarily, like, talk to the chat as much, so it, like, would be something that was watchable as a Let's Play afterwards, but, like, yeah, if you guys had input or something. I'm doing pretty well. What country am I streaming from? I'm streaming from the US. See you later, Roman. Thinking of using a shiny team in the badge quest. I've considered doing like a shiny badge quest just like a thing for fun, but I feel like I'd end up just soft resetting for a starter and then way over leveling the starter and just playing. Do I know Otaku Haven 72? I do not. Does he do like Pokemon stuff or what? I'm assuming he does if you're mentioning it here, but... Oh, he does something similar in Heart Gold. Okay, cool. I'll have to look him up. Welcome back, Shadow Lucario. The badge quest on stream and the video the Let's Play. Okay. He's almost at 10k. Alright, I'll look him up. You like this format? Yeah, I'm still trying to kind of figure out how exactly I want to set things up. So right now I've just been streaming. Just because that's something I figure I could set up pretty easily. Follow you on Insta? Maybe. You got a Pokerus randomly? That's nice. Cool video. Thanks, man. You got a new SP deck? Cool. I want to fix up my SP, like get a new shell for it or something. Just because right now it's the same one I've had since first grade and it's super beat up. I feel a sneeze coming, but it's like just sitting there. I got a shiny and sapphire today? Awesome. That's pretty cool that the store just like call you like, yo, you want this? Yeah, I guess if you like go in there enough or something. That's pretty sweet. Perks of knowing the owners. Am I on a computer or a Game Boy? I'm playing on a GameCube right now and using that so I can capture it on my computer. Oh, it was too bad to sell. So it was like just super beat up, but it worked. Before you know what shinies were, you must have run from a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know if like... I imagine that like... first grader me would have done the same kind of thing, you know? Oh, this Pokemon's different, and I would have just hit it. Like, oh, it's a special one, it's gonna give me more experience for taking it out. Knife? That's... wow. Yeah, I guess if something's like really scarred up, it's gonna be hard to sell it for normal value. Yeah, just put it in a new shell. Yeah, because if all the internals work, like a Game Boy's a Game Boy, pretty much. At least in my opinion. Like it's nice when they look pristine, but if it works, it works. What's my favorite Pokemon game? It might sound like, you know, it's just because it's popular right now, but Pokemon Sun has been... It's probably been my favorite game because I've put so much time into it now, and I loved the story of Gen 7. Like, I have 800 hours in Pokemon Sun with all my shiny hunting. My favorite old generation console. Depending on what you mean by old generation, the first like home console that we had at my house was original Xbox. Haven't played Sun and Moon yet. In my opinion, they're worth it. I loved the story. It was probably like the deepest story of a Pokemon game I've ever played. And I really like a lot of the new Pokemon. Yours is Platinum. I'm actually playing through a copy of Platinum I picked up at a convention like a month or two ago now. Oh, it has a dead... yeah, dead pixel kind of sucks, but if it's just one, that's okay. I mean, my monitor has a couple... Oh, GameCube, Game Boy? Probably Game Boy. Yeah. Midday Lycanroc's favorite. My favorite from Gen 7's probably Rowlet. Like, as soon as I saw it, like, even not as just a starter, but as a Pokemon, like, Rowlet is, like, my favorite Pokemon. Because I like grass Pokemon, I like bird Pokemon, and when I saw it, it was, like, cute as hell, and I was like, yes. As soon as they released them, I was like, I'm playing with Rowlet, it's my starter. And either Minior or Wimpod would probably be my second favorite in, like, new Gen 7 Pokemon. Yeah, a lot of the new Pokemon they added in Gen 7 are fantastic. There's Wimpod, Golisopod, Minior is great. Yeah, you can make an entire team with a new Pokemon. Sandygast is awesome. Mimikyu. Favorite Gen 6 star? I'd probably have to say Froakie as well. Welcome back, Spammer. Favorite Pokemon starter from each generation? Squirtle from the first generation. I'd have to go with Cyndaquil from the second generation. Then Treecko. Then Piplup. And then I'm going to be honest here, I haven't played Gen 5. So, not going to give an answer on that one. Then Froakie, then Rowlet. Haven't played Gen 6? I haven't finished Gen 6. Like, that was something that, until I picked up the games again, with, like, Alpha Sapphire and Sun and Moon, like, I always played games super grindy, to the point that, like, I'd just bore myself out of it by the 6th gym. So as a kid, it took me forever to have interest to get to, like, the Elite Four or something, in Fire Red or Emerald. And then I'd get crushed because I didn't understand type advantages. And I'd never end up actually beating the champion. And then when I went back and played them in like middle school and understood all that stuff, I still played like so grindy that I could have beaten the game by the time I was at the 4th gym with my team, but I just kept grinding until I got bored. Camden Priester, welcome to the stream. Yeah, X and Y were the games in Gen 6. Missing No's best Pokemon? Definitely. Play Black and White 2 before Black White. There's some spoilers for the first games, but Black White doesn't have any of the old Pokemon. Yeah, I know that's something they did in Gen 5 is like completely new Pokedex, which on one hand would be cool, but on the other hand, like, yeah, I kind of wish, I kind of like being able to catch like some of the iconic Pokemon still. Natures get really important for Gen 4 onwards. Yeah, it was Canon Priester, thank you for the sub, but yeah, Gen 3 and 4, especially like Gen 3 just because like they completely rebooted the series and they changed a lot of the stuff like back before that. All the shiny values and everything were based on the same thing as IVs. But yeah, Gen 3 and 4 I think had the most like overhauls to the game. Yeah, I guess all that stuff matters in Gen 3 too because of the Battle Frontier at the end. Like, that's one of the places that's super competitive. See you in a bit, Elias. It's nearly 3 in the morning in the UK. It's almost 10 o'clock here, and I'm gonna end the stream around 10. I'll have been streaming for about 3 hours since. So we've got about 20 minutes left. Hopefully Shiny Treecko shows up within that time. Should probably get through about 40 more encounters. Welcome back, Roman. It's 3 a.m. That's kind of insane. It's insane that you guys are up at like 3 a.m. watching this, to be completely honest. Don't be weird. I mean, I was going to only go for 3 hours anyways, but if I go any longer and don't like go to bed, I won't be up for that late. I'm not up by the time we have to be there when I have to leave for work. One, two, three, four will be shiny? Ah. One, two, three, five. Okay. One, two, three, seven. Can we get a normal Treecko hype in the show? Yeah, guys, I mean, we've been looking real hard, but if this one's not shiny, you know, gotta get hype. Oh, normal Treecko! Woo! Welcome back, Elias. Saw some fireworks. Awesome. Roland, I'll look at your channel, but I'm probably not going to make any kind of reaction video for it. This is not really something that I do. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 hype. My boy Treecko. Say Treecko? Oh, you did say Treecko. I don't know why I read that as Treecko. 1, 2, 3, 4 was not shiny. New. Yeah, round of applause for the Zigzagoon, the real MVP here. Yeah. Learn to sweet sound. Yeah, I can do that. That would, yeah, I guess that would make it a lot easier once I know I have an early shiny frame. Be able to get some shinies. An egg abuse. Alright, see you later, Andy. Thanks for stopping by. Thing will pop up 1250. Alright. I actually think I just heard some fireworks go off here too, Elias. Otherwise, it was thunder, and being in a basement muffled it. Okay, so it was fireworks, yeah. Basement dweller? Yeah. If you look behind me and see where that like brick ends and drywall begins, that's actually like ground level right there. Yeah, it's 4th of July in like 2 days, but what can we Americans say? We like explosions, and any chance we get to shoot them into the sky, we take. Me like big boom. I want to light mini explosives for being Irish. Then just go do it. Who's gonna stop you? Maybe a lot of people, but what do they matter? You have tiny explosions. What's up, Shadow Lucario? Is it possible to get a shiny from restarting the save? Yeah, it is. And in Emerald, you actually have to like restart the save every once in a while in order to get the shiny, because the seeds are messed up and they're static instead of like random. Why is RNG code broken in Emerald? I just want a normal hunt. Yeah, same. If I could be hunting in Sapphire right now, I probably would. But at least I can use this later. At least I can use it later, like Solanoctus said, to do like sweet scent hunting and stuff, and it makes hunting after the first hunt a lot easier. Alright, so 200 or 1250 wasn't shiny, so I'm gonna go ahead and restart the save one last time for the night. Got about like a little less than 10 minutes left in the stream, so probably get through 5 or 6 before the stream's over tonight. Thanks for the offer, Soul Noctis, but I'm good. I should have a copy of Sapphire somewhere. I just have to find it. Like I found Emerald in the bottom of a desk drawer, and Sapphires should be somewhere in the house. $12.64. We may see that one tonight. I just need to do battery. Yeah, I had to do that for Emerald. And thanks for the offer, but I think I'm good right now. Most retro stores doing. Yeah, and I fixed my Emerald on my own. It's not proper at all, but it works. I don't get a warning when I boot the game up. The clock seems to run fine. Little do I know, it does nothing. Yeah. That was an awkward voice crack. First one of those in years. Yeah, I mean, it only controls the day-night cycle, but it's at least nice to have. Yeah, I think something like that's why I ended up putting Emerald down a while ago. Was because the battery was dead then, and I was like, what does this actually do? And I looked it up, and I thought it was like a super big deal what it did. But I mean, I fixed it for, I think, like $5, you know. I bought a new battery, and the store I went to, like, it's one of the battery stores, and like, all the tutorials online, like, oh, they'll, you know, tack weld the tabs on for you. As soon as I got to the store, I asked him, like, oh, can you do that? And he just gave me a flat no. And so, instead, I tore the tack welds off the old batteries, pulled the battery out, and just stuck the other battery into the cartridge and screwed the cartridge shut, and it's, like, a tight enough fit that it hasn't come undone. It's probably, like, super sketch and just slides around, but it seems to be okay. A single piece of electricity. Yeah, I ended up using a little bit to run around the outside of mine to make sure nothing touched the wrong side. But it's literally just, I put the battery in, bent the tabs so that they were touching it, and then when I screwed in the top part of the cartridge, it just pushed everything together. I shook it, and nothing slid around, and I booted it up a couple times, and I didn't get a warning, so. I'll probably have to do something again when, like, my Pokemon Yellow dies, but only working battery game you have is Emerald. I have a copy of Yellow, because the people who sold it to me, I guess, replaced the battery before they put it out. What's up, D-Gamer? Alright, make sure I'm gonna save this time. Alright, didn't save. Alright. Oh, that's actually really nice of the store to implement something like that. I guess it's nice for you, and I guess it kind of saves their butts as well, so you can't, like, walk back in and be like, what the heck, the cartridge is bunk. Yeah, I can see you not really caring, but I think it's probably saving the store's skin, because, yeah, it's like $2, you know, it's whatever the price is for a C1616 battery, and the, like, 5 minutes of labor but it saves you having that as a reason to like return the cartridge if like you were just some random person, not necessarily, you know, a guy they trust. Alright, we've got 1 minute left here. 1 to 2 minutes left here in the stream. Gonna go to 12:55 or 60. Or I'm gonna go to 12:55 here. And I guess they do have that policy to just replace all the batteries, because, you know, if they're doing something like Gen 1 or 2 where it's the save battery. Yeah, I guess you could do that. You could just, you know, go back. It's like, the inconvenience for you is so little, because it's like, oh no, I have to go back to, you know, mom's house and set the clock to the time that I want it to be. But, you know, when older games, you know, the battery was how it held the save. It's a little bit more important, but I like having the battery just so the game doesn't warn me every time I boot it up. 12:55 shiny. All right, this is gonna be the last one of the night, guys, because I have to get up early in the morning, and I've been going for 3 hours now. So, moment of truth. Unfortunately, Treecko was not shiny. So, I'm going to pick up again Tuesday at the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to continue the hunt for Treecko. But until then, thanks to everyone who tuned in and was watching, and anyone who liked and subscribed. I know a lot of you guys are watching like in the middle of the night, which is amazing to me, that any of you guys would be doing that instead of like sleeping, which is what I would be doing right now. So yeah, thanks to everyone who tuned in, and I'll see you next time.